item of the menu in any Indian restaurant they go. So by popular demand, we chose this dish, and I'm excited to show you the marination today, how basically how the chicken is marinated in order to get that juicy flavor within that gravy. But we can talk about the butter chicken recipe sometime tomorrow. I believe it's in the morning, correct? What time are we streaming tomorrow?
So we can talk about the whole ingredients first. We start there, and then you can pick from that list and tell everyone what they actually need for today's marination and the prep work.
Okay.
And like Manvi said, the prep work basically helps everyone, to tenderize the chicken, to retain its nutritional value. And the way Indian recipes are usually made is that you don't need any additional preservatives or anything like that. It works out just fine. Just the marination, put it in the fridge, right?
Right.
And you don't need any preservatives or anything after that.
Not at all. We need to just marinate the chicken in nice flavors, nice masalas, nice spices. Basically, masalas are spices, our Indian traditional spices, and they need to be basically the chicken marinated is basically will go into the fridge for about 4 to 6 hours. You may wish to even keep for like you can actually store it overnight, and then we can start cooking in the morning to along with the gravy. So let's get started.
Manvi, you can talk here on the camera that I'm holding. This is a close-up of you, so when I have this up here, instead of looking at the room camera,
okay,
you can look here and talk to people, because this is, as you can see on your screen here, that's where you are.
Right.
Sorry guys, she's never done streaming in her life. This is her first experience on it.
On camera, yes. This is my first time actually. And thanks to Tor, who's given me this exposure, this opportunity to come live. I'm really thankful to the community, plenty of streamers around, and Tor is quite encouraging. That's what I would say.
Okay. So with that done, guys, let's start with the ingredient list. I'm going to switch back to the room view, and I'm going to then move to bring up the complete ingredient list on your screens. Hey Rain Man, hi there, Badger, I see you guys.
Tor, first let's find out if we are viewable. Are we clear on the screen? Is there enough light? Can we hear from anyone?
I would go one question at a time. That's too many questions. That's like she asking me where have I been, why am I so late, why wasn't this done? It's like rapid fire, right? This is like real world.
Oh, great. Okay. So we are fine. Good to go.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. So
Thank
guys,
you.
I'm going to start by bringing up the ingredient list first, right? And then you can tell everyone, if anyone, by the way, anyone in chat who's actually doing this along with us, I will ask frequently this question, because some people could be here right now, some people could be coming in late as they see me. Oh, by the way, it reminds me I need to tweet out and say, hey, the cooking stream is on. So let me just go quickly to my Twitter. I forgot that one important step, and I'm going to say butter, chicken, cooking, and cooking.
No, marination.
Prep.
Yeah.
Prep and marination stream is live now. Slash, I forget my own name. There we go. And it's tweeted out. So, thanks guys, thanks. So, like I was saying, we'll go back to the ingredients first. So here's my view. I have to change it to my laptop screen, and the only way I can see that is through this. So here's my screen share, and here's the marination. I'm gonna.
But this is not the full list of like basically this is the full list of marination along with the cooking ingredients. What I would like to demonstrate today is just the ingredients only for marination.
They're not on camera, Manvi, just an FYI. Right now they're seeing this full screen. And so out of this, if you can tell them what they need today for the marination.
That's what I'm demonstrating. That's why I have all these ingredients available for marination.
So you want me to move to...
I think you can take this list off.
You want to check something off this?
No, I'm good.
You're good.
I remember everything.
Okay, so I'm going to go back.
Come on, you're talking to Manvi.
Okay, so you want me to switch to this close-up view?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the cook and the room view here. And here's our camera. And you're on this camera now. And let's show people what we need.
Okay.
And look here when you're talking, so.
Sure. So the first and foremost ingredient for marination is the tandoori masala by Kisan, if you notice.
So that's the brand name, guys. And why do you like Kisan? I don't know.
It's just that I love it, and marination comes out very perfectly, just like the restaurant style.
And we can choose any other brand.
You can choose any other brand, but you will not get that authentic flavor. That's what I would say.
Okay, most Indians. So, by the way, guys, I'm just adding to her. Kisan brand has been around even before I was born. And so most housewives, mothers, grandparents have been using this brand for a few generations. And that's one of the key reasons why everyone used to this particular brand back home in India, and we are also used to it because that's what my mother or my grandmother or her grandmother for that matter used, right? Manvi, did I say that right? Correct me if I say something wrong because, cooking wise, I'm pretty terrible. Guys,
yeah, you're absolutely right.
Letting you guys know, I step into the kitchen for cooking once in a decade. That means 10 years, guys.
But it's not just about knowing the ingredients. Thor, I would let you marinate on your own.
Oh, you want me to do
I'm going to give you instructions and I will let you marinate.
You want me to marinate?
Of course, why not?
So you'll get behind the camera?
Yes, why not?
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that.
For the first ever time, guys, I can demand. Okay, we will require some black pepper as well, powder.
There's a fly in the house suddenly out of the blue. Yeah, so this is traditional. That's a good. I'm looking at the chat now. It is traditional. That's what we usually use. So sorry, what was this black pepper?
Black pepper powder, like salt and black pepper. So this is black pepper.
It's already ground. It's not fresh. You get it like in a bottle, and that's what we're using.
So this is the red chili powder.
Another ingredient. So we got to 3 so far.
This is the cumin powder.
Cumin powder. So as you can read there, guys, it's also called jeera. Jeera is the Hindi word for it, and cumin is the English translation for that. So we need some of that.
Garam masala. This is a mix of all the spices.
Okay.
Garam masala. This is very popular. Then I have some coriander powder. I think I must have omitted this powder from the list.
Oh no.
So,
everyone has to scramble and now go and get this. I don't think people keep this in their homes. I mean, other than Indian people.
Yeah.
So this is what called again?
Coriander powder.
Coriander powder, okay.
Yeah.
So
then I would require 1 lemon.
Okay, lime or lemon will either will do, right?
Whichever works.
Yeah.
Then I need some, this is the methi powder which is actually listed out in the ingredients list, but it is actually called as fenugreek leaves. It looks something like this. But what you need to do is you need to rub between your hands and crush it and then
put it in the
pour the powder in a powdery form.
Okay.
In the gravy
So
later on,
we'll
when
show
we are
them
doing
how
the
to do
cooking
that. Okay. We'll
along with the marination.
Okay.
Then we need a mortar and pestle for grinding the ginger and garlic. Here I have some ginger, garlic and some knives, stools to mix the chicken marination. I have some yogurt,
Bring that closer.
fresh yogurt.
Bring that closer. There we go.
Any yogurt will do.
Yeah.
Even a Greek yogurt will do.
So
Plain.
this is 3%, guys. As you can see, you can even do lower than two? Like you can do a 2%, right, Manvi?
2% as well, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can always do Greek yogurt, a 0% Greek yogurt plain.
Okay. Got it.
Yes, it is quite spicy, but in order to get the color, sorry, I forgot. Let me get it from my pantry here.
A sneak peek into our home's pantry, guys. That's a lot of spices and masalas in there.
So this will give this will give out the color in the marination. So what you can do is pour half and half. So this is spicy, whereas this only
just
adds color to it.
Okay.
So
for
you
that
can add
reddish
that.
color
Correct.
of the food. Okay.
for
Otherwise,
the
you will get it
chicken.
slightly yellowish.
Correct.
Okay.
And then you need some oil.
Cooking
I know
oil.
I had not. You can add cooking oil or even some mustard oil, but mustard oil is supposed to be authentic. So if you pour some of it in your marination, I think the taste gets better.
So
and
I
the
have
cooking
a
gets
question.
better.
I have a question.
Yes.
I was preparing for this cooking session, and I was on some YouTube videos, and this is a question for you because you are the experienced person here. So when we use this mustard oil, I was told the reason that what I saw on YouTube is the reason people prefer to use mustard oil is because it helps improve the color of the food better than any other oil. I just heard it this afternoon. So is that true? Have you tried something else?
Actually, yes and no, but I would say this has got a better cooking point, meaning it actually heats out at 400 degrees.
Oh, okay.
So that is why it's considered as the best
Okay.
in order to get that heating point while
Okay.
you're cooking the chicken
for better
or even
cooking.
for the marination.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
got it.
Whereas if you add olive oil and because olive oil actually extra virgin olive oil is supposed to be only for salads or even dips, but you can always add olive oil as well, but it will not enhance the flavor as much as what mustard oil will do.
Okay. So, olive oil also has a different flavor, so you wouldn't recommend using olive oil, would you? Because it adds
It's just
to
that
the-
nowadays people are very health conscious, so they tend to use olive oil.
Okay.
But if you want to cook authentic butter chicken, then I would recommend using the mustard oil.
Okay, got
Not
it.
the
got
olive
it, got
oil.
it. Okay, perfect.
Any questions?
Any questions from anyone? We just introduced you to some ingredients. Hey SD, welcome. So, waiting to see if chat. Juka, is that Juka or Andrew? Welcome. I can't believe this is your first time in my chat. I can't believe that. So, hey Badger. So, sorry guys, we have a special guest in our chat here. I don't know if it's Andrew or if it's Juka. I'm just going to ask, because Juka was the original person who asked us to stream this and requested me to engage Mavi and to have this stream this basically. So I'm going to just, if you don't mind, ask her if she wants us to start with the ingredient and show that and talk a little bit about that. We just went through a little bit of conversation around that fun. It's Juka. Andrew's driving. Okay. Hi. Manvi, that is Juka. You've seen her on her channel. Yes.
Yeah, I recognize her. Hi Juka. Hi Andrew.
So guys, I don't know at what point you joined us. Lois Newt, hi. Oh, Leo rated too. Oh my God, Leo. Thank you very much. Thank you.
What's rated? What do you mean by that?
So Leo is one of the community friends from Girls Chat, and he's also a streamer.
Okay.
So he just rated us with his viewers to bring them here to share this stream with people from his community, basically.
Oh wow, thank you.
Mr. Arthur
Thanks
is here.
for getting. The more the better, right?
Thanks, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we just went through the introduction of all the ingredients required for today. But I think we said some important stuff. And so, Juka, Mr. Arthur, anyone else here who wants us to go back and say those things and recap that conversation? Hey, Leo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're about to eat something? So today's, Leo, today is just the marination.
No. Cooking is happening only tomorrow. Today is the prep time. So you're actually free to eat at your desk or wherever you are and watch us. Live stream actually preparing the marination for the chicken, butter chicken.
Yeah, she's taking a break by not streaming and watching me stream here, Rain Man. Okay, so just I think we should do one more quick summarization of all the ingredients. Let me change the camera view back to the cooking and the room. Sorry, that's me on camera.
We just forgot the main ingredient for our marination, the base. We need chicken.
You want to begin with that, guys? That's chicken breast pieces or what piece is that?
Chicken 3 breast pieces, which is 700 grams.
Approximate, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So what I did was I washed the chicken and I'm trying to drain the water out. So
Okay.
it needs to be completely dry. So while it's drying out, while the water is basically coming out of the strainer, we'll go over once again for the people who have joined recently. So this is one of the main ingredient I'm repeating. It's tandoori masala.
So this is,
the brand is Kisan.
Yeah, so Kisan, again we recap, this is from generations, this is being used in India, and that's why this is what we have continued to use. Then you can use any other brand available in your area. It's just that we're used to this particular brand, and that's why.
But this is definitely a go-to brand, for all the Indians.
Yeah.
Okay, highly recommended. By Manvi.
By Manvi.
This is black pepper powder. Of course, salt to taste. I have not mentioned that. So there's some salt. Any salt would do. Then I have the coriander powder, which I think I forgot to mention in the ingredient list.
Coriander powder, guys, it's dried coriander powder.
Then I have the dry red chili powder.
Okay.
And we can mix it with half and half using the Kashmiri chili powder. What Kashmiri chili powder would do is enhance the color of the marination, whereas this one will add the spice. So we'll add half and half. In order to reduce the spice, we add the color. And then the next ingredient is jeera cumin powder.
Okay.
Which is called as jeera powder in Hindi in India. And then we have, the next one is garam masala. This is a mix of all the
spices,
authentic spices.
So it has like black pepper and so many different spices mixed into it.
Nutmeg, cinnamon, bay leaves, cardamom, black cardamom. I think that's star, anise star, and black pepper. Then there is, a lot of a blend of spices, I would say. And then we have one lemon.
And that's what we call as garam masala, okay.
Yeah. So, sorry, maybe I'm going too fast. So I have some yogurt for the marination.
You can use 3%, 2%, not a problem, guys. We said that earlier. Let's see the ginger and the oil again.
There's
quickly.
Ginger, some garlic. And so there are some tools here available.
The oil.
Sorry, the last ingredient is mustard oil.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. Mustard oil is recommended because of the temperature at which it starts cooking the food is ideal. And you don't want to bring the olive flavor into the Indian recipes, right? So we don't recommend using an olive oil, or you can use sunflower oil though, or any other vegetable oil, right, Mani? See, I'm learning and I've memorized it already.
No, but if you would like to get the authentic taste of the butter chicken, the restaurant style butter chicken, then I think you need to use the mustard oil.
Okay. So where do we go now? Where do we start? We start by slicing the chicken. Where are you? You're the...
First and foremost thing.
Yeah?
Wash your hands.
Back to the room view.
And in your apron.
In my apron.
Of course.
I'm supposed to wear it.
Yeah, you're going to marinate, not me.
She didn't tell me, guys. She didn't tell me. That's for me. I asked her, why are you bringing this? She said, I need to wear it. I said, you're wearing such a nice shirt. You're going to wear an apron on top? And she's like, yeah, I am. Guess what? I'm the...
He's the chef.
I'm
Tonight.
Not the chef. I'm the helper. Chef doesn't have to do the hard work, right, guys? So before... So let me introduce her on how to switch views first then, because if you're going to be doing, if I'm doing this, you got to do that. So this is the room view. So if you want to go to just the cooking view, you click on cooking view from here. Now it's the cooking view.
No, I can use that camera. Right?
It won't show up. That's the cooking view. Just by switching on the camera, you won't switch the view.
Okay.
This is just the feed. You're capturing it here. But how to show it to people there? This is the room view. This is the cooking view. If you want cooking big, you want the cooking big and you want a small room view, you go to cook and room. And if you want to go from big view of the room and small
Well,
view,
you're not going to teach me technology. I'm sorry. Let's focus on the cooking.
but you need to be able to show things, right? So I'm just giving you direction on how to switch. I'll tell you which one to switch to. Okay, let's keep it at that. So let me wash my hands, guys. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. Oh.
Here, paper towel.
Nah. Cloth towel for me. I'm old fashioned. Okay, so what do you want me to do now?
Can you get the chicken from there?
And put it where? Here's the chicken with the pot?
No, yeah, along with the pot.
Okay.
Place it here.
Okay.
Take some paper towel. If you can dab it.
Dab
Dry the chicken breast completely.
Oh, with this?
Yes.
With paper towel?
Yes.
Oh my god. Guys, I don't normally step into the kitchen. She's the one. I get into the kitchen once in every decade, like I mentioned earlier. And that too, if I feel like it. Because she's the one who's the cook and so good. I don't want to spoil everyone's food in the home by trying to cook, right? Okay, so is that it?
Well, better late than never,
Can you show
right?
them what I'm doing?
Yeah.
So you need to get onto that. First, you need to switch to the cooking view and then to my hand. Yeah, okay. And now you can bring it, whatever. You can see it here. Okay, so
hey guys, Toad just cannot play games all the time. He needs to cook for us sometimes, right?
Yeah. And you know who did that to me? I'm going to blame Juka for that. Andrew and Juka are the people who originally lured me into this, and I'm hoping I don't get stuck with this, Juka. Cooking every day just because I did a good job one day under directions. It might become a daily thing.
I'm thankful to Andrew and Juka. Thank you very much.
Oh my god. I don't know what I got myself into, but I'll let you guys know if I'm facing any challenges on that front, okay guys?
Completely dry. See, there's some water.
Okay.
Yeah. Dab it, just dab it.
Okay, dab. Oh, because it's shiny, you can make out, you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why do you need to remove all the water?
It needs to be dry.
Why?
Because we are adding yogurt, all the other stuff. Mm-hmm. And if you put water in, it won't seep in. We don't want
the oil
marination.
Won't get in? Oh.
We don't want the marination to be dilute.
Oh, so
we
this
need
is...
a thick marination.
I get it. Science, right? Oil and water don't mix, so you don't want the water to repel the oil. Got it. See, I'm thinking scientifically here.
One more, please.
Okay. Here's the last one. So this is just 3 pieces?
Can you take the fat out?
Yeah, okay.
If you don't mind.
Okay, I will. And how many people are we cooking for? Is this is sufficient for how many people?
This would be sufficient for, for people like us. 4 of us can eat, actually. A family of 4.
We are not big eaters, guys.
But we are not big eaters.
So you can anytime switch to the room view if you want to and talk to everyone. Yeah.
Where's the chat room?
The chat is not here. I'll show you how to do that. Let me switch it to chat to Alt tab and get into the browser, and now you can see the chat. Apex spread and trying the chicken juka. Thank you. So, here we go. We are in the room view right now, man. Oh, Manvi.
No.
Yeah, we are in the room view.
Okay.
You can see it down there at the bottom. There, that's your view.
Okay, so what do I do?
So, you need to go Alt Tab, Command and Tab to go to the other. Okay, and now switch it to the cooking view. But you, and then go do this again, so you're still watching
Okay.
the chat. So you need to keep doing
Oh, this
that.
is good. Yeah. Can you take this particular fat out?
This is fat?
Yeah.
I thought this was blood.
Whatever. There are some tissues there.
How do I pull it out? Yank?
You can do it. You can actually help yourself with a knife.
Okay. How do I hold the knife? Which knife? This one?
Small one. Yeah.
This knife.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Just take the fat out. That's all. Yeah. That white tissues out. Yeah. Oh, he's doing a good job. Excellent.
I didn't waste any chicken, did I? Yeah, that is also
That's
fat.
okay. That's fine.
okay.
Yeah. What about the second one? Can you double check?
This one, there's some fat here. So
Yeah.
remove this too.
Yes, please.
I don't know how to do this. Okay, like this.
Yeah.
Guys, I've watched a butcher shop do this, so that's how I know a little bit. I'm butchering the chicken kind of at home.
He's been to the butcher shop in India many times.
No, even here, they do it in front of you, right?
Yeah.
Some of the Indian stores where you get this from. So a little bit of knowledge. I don't want to cut my finger because I'm really bad with knives, guys. So this is more fat, right?
You're fine with that. That's fine.
That's okay?
Yeah. What about the third one?
This clean. Oh, this
Just-
one, just
yeah,
a little
just
bit.
check. Yeah.
Yeah, so we Indians basically don't like too much of fat in our food. So that's why you're seeing us get rid of as much as we can, guys. You can put the camera on my face when I'm talking so that they can see me talking. Okay, so this is done now. That's it. More dabs? Or are we
Yeah.
done? Okay, so
I
done.
think we are good.
Okay.
Okay. So bring it to the next
Platform here, chopping area.
chopping board.
And cut this.
So yeah, actually, when you cut the chicken, you have to use this kind of a chopping board.
This time.
Just because this is easy to wash. Whereas if you do it on a wooden one, the smell of the chicken doesn't go away easily. So
Okay.
that's why it's better you use the
Plastic one.
plastic chopping board.
Okay.
It's a silicone come plastic based chopping
Okay.
board.
So what do I do
So
now?
if you want to cut it into chunk sizes.
So we are now cutting it.
Yes.
Okay.
So grab a knife.
Okay. Putting this here.
Yeah, you can do that.
The smell will
It's
go
fine.
there.
Okay, so you can put it back,
Back
here in
there?
the strainer.
Okay. And which knife? This one?
Yes, please. So what you need to do?
Is that on camera? Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. There we go. This knife, guys, butcher's knife.
Can you turn upside down?
There, like this?
So cut it into half vertically.
Like this? Okay, let me go the other way.
Yes.
So cut it.
Excellent.
Okay, now what?
And then
Pull it apart.
if you can chop them into chunk sizes.
I'm throwing out some more fat. So how big pieces? I know when I created the ingredients
Yeah,
list.
you're absolutely right. Wood is very porous, right?
So now what?
Cut into like this size.
Okay, she's showing me the finger, guys.
Right.
That much? She's showing me the finger, guys. Already. This one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yep. Excellent. Huh? Perfect.
There you go.
You're doing a good job, Thor.
Good. I don't want to do a good job because I know I'm going to be doing it next time and the next time and the next time.
I can go on vacation on my own now. I won't worry about you anymore.
I can cut the chicken, guys. Can we all do that? I think cutting is the easy part, isn't it? Is that okay now? These sizes? Oh, I got a fly there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now
You're
the next
fine.
one. Where do
So,
I keep this?
and get another pot.
Okay, so you want to this one?
Yes, please.
Where I put
If you
the
can dry the pot along with the paper towel.
There we go, guys. Everything
We
needs
don't
to be
want
dried,
any-
and this
we
thing,
don't
I
want
don't
any
know.
water.
This is worse than taking a shower. Everything needs to be dry all the time. Okay, put this in
Okay.
here.
Yes, please.
Okay.
So likewise, you do the for the other two breast
It
pieces.
is so sticky.
You can always wash your hands.
Okay, here we go. Next what?
Same thing.
Easy, monkey. Don't laugh at me, okay? Okay, so there we go. Why didn't it cut? It did. Okay. So just to the same
Oh, cut
steps.
it harder so that the chicken doesn't fly away.
I'm being. I don't know. Fly away. Okay. Okay, we got the small piece. Will do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And put it here in the same tray.
Yeah.
So.
Speed up, come on.
No. Slow and steady wins the race. It's like my Apex game. Play for positioning and play for the win. Don't hurry up. Don't get your squad killed and don't die. So.
Try to cut same size chunks.
Okay, so
What you're doing is towards the end you're cutting smaller pieces.
Oh, okay.
So that chicken piece will cook faster. So
Oh.
and you will basically land up overcooking the chicken then.
Oh, so you're saying if they are evenly sized, they all take the same amount of time to
Cooking
cook.
time, yes.
But if you have different sizes, now they'll unevenly cook. Okay, got it. This size is okay?
Slightly bigger, yeah. Smaller, yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
That good? That it? We good?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll get to see the gas stove top tomorrow.
Who's asking that question?
I think it's Juka.
Okay.
Where do you see the gas stove top? Are
In
you
the
able to
room
see?
view. In the room view, I think.
Okay.
This size is okay.
Yeah.
This is too big, right?
Yeah, this is too big.
So what do I do with that? Shorten it?
So then cut it horizontally.
One more time.
These pieces
Oh,
you can
okay.
cut horizontally.
And then, okay.
Just make them same size, that's all.
Okay. That's it, done?
Yeah, that's the trick.
Now what?
Excellent. Go and wash your hands now.
Again. Is this a hand washing stream or a cooking stream?
I'm down to play at a few. If you're free, who's this?
Can we ask Mrs. Tor Apex question? Yes, go ahead. What's the question? Keep her busy.
Apex questions, my gosh. I'll try.
So, I'm going to switch to the different view. Back in the cooking room. Sorry, room and cook. Here we go. So, we've got both the cameras going now.
Okay.
I did the hard work of cutting the chicken.
That's all?
That's
okay.
it. That was the hard work. Getting your hands dirty. I got my hands dirty, right?
Okay, so let me get started. I'll wash my hands first.
Someone tell Grab Money I'm on a cooking stream. He just messaged me. Let me go and message him back and say, get your ass here. Where's my Discord? My things in front of my monitor. Give me a second, guys. I'm just messaging Grab back and saying, get here. He's not reading my tweets. That's what it means.
My secret ingredient of loving to cook. It's my kitchen.
That's the cooktop you were looking for, Juka? That's the gas. Juka, I just wanted to speak to you about this one. So, we normally use for cooking the gas, as in the fire to cook as opposed to the electrical
Hot plate.
or the hot plate conduction cooking. And I think that's, I don't know the full reason behind it, but maybe Manvi can hear.
It cooks faster.
Indian food cooks faster, otherwise it takes an year for it to happen. So if you're doing any Indian cooking, the preference is to use fire for faster cooking, because anyway Indian cooking takes a long time to cook, right? So it's just one of those things where you want to reduce the time as much as you can. So I've got the camera now going and I've elongated it.
Okay, can you lend me your apron now? If you
Okay,
don't mind?
sorry, get rid of it from my back. Oh, there we go. You want me to tie it behind you?
Yes, please.
Doing the honors. Okay, we have a nice ribbon in the back. Ready to go. So,
Let's get started.
okay, what do we do next?
Okay, so this is 700 grams of chicken breast, 3 chicken breasts,
Okay.
cut into chunk size pieces. Sorry, I should have, while I was talking in the beginning, I should have asked you to peel some garlic for me.
I escaped the dirty part. You know how garlic smells, guys. You know how it smells. So I managed to escape that. So,
Okay. So what I need is 2 By the way, just to let you know guys, I'm going to be adding ginger garlic paste again later in the gravy as well, but this is just for marination. So I'm taking 4 cloves of garlic. All right. Tor, are you watching me?
yeah.
4 cloves of garlic.
4 cloves of garlic. Okay.
Then I would require.
How big a chunk
And-
of, how big a piece of ginger? Can we show them?
Sure. This is like 2
okay.
inch piece.
Okay.
Just peel.
So take the skin off the
Yeah.
ginger, because
You'd
a lot
have
of
to
people
peel.
have it with the skin. So
I don't think so.
yeah, I think a lot of cooking happens with the ginger skin on.
So about this much.
Okay. In
That
comparison to the, put it next to the garlic so we can see it comparatively the size of how much you cut. So there it is, guys. So it's almost double the size of the garlic clove.
Okay. What
Yeah.
I would recommend,
Yeah.
if you can use the mortar and pestle,
Put some cloth under it or something so I can hammer
yeah.
it in.
what you need to do is put some salt in it.
Okay.
It's easier to mash them up.
With the
That's
salt.
that's a special tip.
Okay. So if you have the salt in there, it's easier to mash it. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay.
Otherwise, it takes forever to mash the ginger and garlic.
Okay. So you want
Can
me
you
to
do
do
that?
that?
Yes, please.
Then you need to hold on to the camera. Relieve me of my oil. You want me to
It's
switch
okay.
to the
It's
room
okay.
view?
They don't have to see.
There we go. Just going to mash it up, guys.
While
Bear with
I
me.
can dispose this garbage.
So just put a little bit of a towel under my mashing thingy. You can also grind this, can't you? In the mixer? Manvi? Can't we put it in a grinder or something like a...
You can blend it in, but such a
A
small
blender.
amount, I don't think it's possible to do it in a blender. Unless you do it in a quantity, like a big quantity, if you need to use some of it to marinate the chicken, and you can use and store it away in the fridge later on
For later use? Oh,
for later use. Yeah, you can do that.
So a lot of Indian cooking requires this kind of combination. So usually in an Indian supermarket, you also get garlic or ginger paste ready-made, but we like to do things fresh in our house because those things require preservatives and all those kind of things. So to avoid that, Manvi always freshes cook for me every day because she's worried
I
about.
can show you the ginger garlic paste. I do have it in my fridge.
Oh, you have some?
Yes. I have the ready ginger garlic paste available as well.
Cooking. Here we go. Show us.
I have the ginger garlic ready paste available, but I prefer using the fresh ones.
Okay. Cool.
So we can take this chopping board off. We are done.
How much do I mash it? I'm
Crush it. Like I need a paste.
oh, literally a paste. Okay, I'll do it. She's more used to the grinding and the chopping, you know, not me.
Apex is all about killing, shootings. Cooking is all about mashing.
You love our kitchen? Thank you, lovelier. Thank you.
Okay, we are ready with the paste. Look.
Let me switch to that view. There is it. Yeah, we are already.
Somebody is asking a question. Do you guys mind if I post this on Reddit? You two cooking together is absolutely lovely.
Mr. Arthur, no problem. You can do that. Thank you.
Okay.
Dual camera? Yeah, the reason I decided to do that is because it's very difficult to switch from a close-up of the food to a view of someone talking. So I kept the room view so you guys can see how we are moving and looking at the main camera, the room camera over there and talking to you. And that way we can focus here on the food. So what's that?
It's almost a full teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. So add it into the chicken. That's the first ingredient which goes into the chicken. Right? We can put this away. We don't need it anymore. The next, I'm using a spatula to mix it. The next ingredient will be.
So we got the chicken cut to pieces. We got the
Ginger
ginger garlic paste ready in there, a teaspoon, and now what?
And we'll add 1 tablespoon.
Okay.
2 tablespoons of yogurt, fresh yogurt. I'm not using the water inside the yogurt, it's just the thick yogurt I'm using.
Okay.
Or you can use Greek yogurt.
So yeah, this is the camera. So when you're looking, don't look at the monitor, look at the camera. Thank you.
Okay. So here goes all my ingredients.
So this is what now? Wait,
This is the
let's
tandoori
slow down
masala.
a little bit. So we added how many spoons? Sorry, I was paying attention to
2 tablespoons of
big spoons.
yogurt.
Okay, got it. And going
Tablespoon
with
is this much.
yeah.
That's the tablespoon.
Okay. And you're going now with tandoori masala?
Tandoori masala.
Okay.
So this is 1 teaspoon.
Okay. 2.
2 teaspoon.
Okay.
You can add in a little extra. That's it. Or just go with 2 teaspoons.
Okay. Just
Tandoori
2
masala.
spoons. Okay.
I'm going to put this away. We'll use some black pepper.
How much? 1 spoon? 2 spoon?
Half a teaspoon. Depending on your spice level, taste of your spice level.
Okay. So how much did you put here?
I put like half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon. Okay.
Then
The chicken
the
looks
next
really.
one.
Sorry, what is that? What is
This
that?
is cumin powder.
Okay.
This is actually homemade. What I have done is, I can show you what I did.
What? Where do I
The
go?
authentic way of making cumin powder.
Are you coming back here or do I need to follow you?
Yeah, give me 1 second. No, 1 second. I'm trying to find it.
Guys, this looks already ready to eat to me. I'm just kidding.
Okay, you can use the ready cumin powder as well. But if someone is interested in knowing how to make the authentic cumin powder at home, I can show you that. So this is 1 teaspoon of cumin powder.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
Then I'm using half teaspoon of garam masala.
Garam masala. The word garam means hot, so be careful with your garam masala. The
Half
less,
teaspoon.
yeah, so the less spicy you want it, the less of garam masala and the less of red chili, right? Or powder. What is
About
that?
3/4 teaspoon of coriander powder.
Coriander powder. Okay. Guys, we missed adding the coriander powder to the
ingredient list.
To the ingredient list, yeah.
So this is the chili powder. Like I said, we are going to use half and half of the colored chili and the spicy chili. So we are going to use
This is
half
the spicy
teaspoon.
part?
This is the spicy one. And there's another Kashmiri chili powder which just gives color to the marination.
Oh, so it's the non-spicy version.
Correct.
Okay. There's a fly in the room I want to get rid of ASAP, but I don't know how it
The most important ingredient, salt to taste. Now this goes based on,
how much salt you want in your food.
yes, it's all to taste. I cannot tell you how much to put.
But
It's
how
salt
much
to
did you
taste.
put for this? How much did you put?
I would say 3/4 of a spoon.
3/4 of a spoon.
Yeah.
Teaspoon.
Then
Teaspoon.
teaspoon,
Okay.
yeah. Then we'll add some, sorry, this is the last ingredient. So I have some fenugreek, dry fenugreek leaves, which
Okay.
is the methi leaves. I think we have called it out in the ingredient list.
Oh yeah. So pause for a second.
Yeah.
So in my online ingredients, the one that I tweeted, I called out and said fenugreek. Sorry, I said methi leaves. So that was methi is the Hindi word for it, and I put it there accidentally. I was going to call it fenugreek, but it is fenugreek leaves. And if you go to an Indian grocery store and they don't know what fenugreek Greek leaves are, because not all of them speak English, you can tell them it's methi leaves. And so it's dried leaves of methi, and just see how much she's taken in her palm, and she's going to crush
1 teaspoon.
it.
So
you're going
just
to
rub it between your hands.
Okay. Adopt you, lovelier. You're all already adopted.
So the powder goes in as and when you keep rubbing. So these are dry fenugreek leaves. Okay, so that's the color you get. Then the lemon juice.
You can use lime or lemon, doesn't matter what you're using.
So what you do is squeeze the lemon and place your hand underneath just to avoid getting the seeds in.
Half of that or full? How much should we put?
Full lemon.
One full lime.
Correct. Small lemon.
Lemon, okay.
Someone asked a question, is it plain yogurt or Greek yogurt?
We have used plain.
We have used plain yogurt, but you can always use Greek yogurt. No seeds.
So guys, is our audio level, everything okay? Can you guys hear us, or do I have to increase my voice, or does Manvi needs to increase her voice? Volume, I mean.
Squeeze the whole lemon, cut into half.
Okay.
Let me wash my hands.
Looks amazing.
So what happened till now? Can you tell me exactly what did
So
we
we
do?
chopped the chicken. I can do a quick recap from memory. We chopped the chicken, put it in there. We put in 2 spoons of yogurt. We put the ginger garlic whatever mixed combo, about a teaspoon of that in there. We put some little bit of red chili powder. We put some Kashmiri red powder. We put some pepper. We put some pepper.
Black pepper, red chili powder, Kashmiri chili powder,
Coriander.
cumin powder, coriander
Cumin powder,
powder,
that's
garam
all.
masala, black pepper powder, ginger, garlic, yogurt, tandoori masala, and then we added the fenugreek dry leaves,
Leaves, yeah. And now
lemon juice,
and now
and then finally we are adding our most important ingredient, which is the oil.
how much?
So what happens is when you add the lemon with the sourness, the chicken basically tends to get very tender and it will cook faster. That's the idea behind adding lemon juice to it.
So a natural tenderizer.
Yeah.
So we
So
put
two-
two.
You can always add 3 tablespoons of
It's Indian cooking.
Mustard
oil
oil.
is not the limit. Oil is never limited. You can add. So guys, one of the things you will note that when you go to Indian restaurants, the food is really oily. But we have been practicing using as little oil as possible.
Someone is asking, can I ask a random question?
Go
yeah,
ahead, love
please go
dear.
ahead.
Go ahead, lovelier. We're waiting for you. Waiting for the random question, lovelier. Come on. What's our go-to remedy for cold? Ah, nice one, nice one. Usually, I would say for me it's different, and for her it's different. Different body.
No,
Different.
my usual go-to remedy for a cold is ginger and honey. But if you have, I mean, this is our back home remedy. I'm not recommending, I'm not a doctor, but this is what we have been using in our household to treat cold along with cough. But if you have cough, you can use garlic also. So nowadays what I have been doing is, usually my mother used to grate the ginger, take a piece of ginger, cut it into like a 1 inch size, grate it, get the juice out of the ginger.
Oh, so let me
And
pause it
then-
there. You're going too fast. Let me explain that a little bit. Hold on.
Okay,
hold on.
go ahead.
So we cut that piece of ginger and then we grate it. But after you have grated it, the juice doesn't come out, right? So you put it in a small bowl. Using a spoon, you press that grated ginger so the juice kind of easily flows out of it. And then you got like a lot of juice out of just the
The
ginger. That's what you use to then pour it into your honey,
Yeah.
mix the two, and then have that.
So never warm up the honey or ginger juice. What you do is just pour the honey, 1 teaspoon over the ginger juice, 1 teaspoon of ginger juice, 1 teaspoon of this. Have it 2-3 times in a day and your cold will shoo away.
One of the other things to remember is that the ginger and honey combo, you need to have it multiple times a day. The way we have it is we don't have water or anything to eat or drink for at least 15 to 20 minutes after having that.
Yeah, once you have your soup or dinner, whatever, once you're done with your meals, in the end you take after having water, whatever you need to have, tea, coffee or something, take your ginger honey in the end. And don't have anything at least for a while, like about 1 or 2 hours.
1 or 2 hours.
Then it is going to create an impact on your throat and your cold.
Basically what you are looking for is that coating of honey and ginger to stay in the back of your throat for as long as possible, so that it continues doing its work. So we have it before just going to bed as well.
But that's the best remedy we have ever had. My mom used to give me while I was a child whenever I used to get sick. Even I give it to my own kids. So that's been like a traditional home remedy for us.
Okay.
But it is working fine. So I would highly recommend. But again, like I said, we are not doctors. Be aware of your own body, how it suits you. Ginger is very heaty. So sometimes it suits people, sometimes it doesn't. So It's at your discretion.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Back to this now. What do I do here?
So now the mixing part, the excitement begins. The chicken is getting marinated. So all the juices of all the spices, the chicken juices oozes out and blend with the marination spice, like the yogurt, the oil. And if you feel that it is too dry, you can always add some yogurt in the end. Like right now I feel it is a slightly dry. I would add one more tablespoon of yogurt to get that,
dryness out, to make it a little bit
make
more
it a
fluid.
little, yeah, because it works like Vipin's, Thor said, it works like a tenderizer. So
Okay.
so mix. Usually we mix it with our hands, but I'm using a spatula today. It's okay, I mean, as long as it works. So just mix it well so that all the spices, the powders.
Lovelier, thank you very much for the subscription. Much appreciated, Lovelier. You know you don't have to do that here though, right? So now we have a nice mix of chicken and all the spices, the oil, everything's kind of...
So this is like your chicken tikka. So even if you don't want to make butter chicken, you can just bake this in the oven at 400 degrees for 20 to 30 minutes. You're actually eating chicken tikka.
Oh, multi-purpose.
So what happens, the history of butter chicken is basically what happens. One of the chefs, he had fallen short of the lemon in the restaurant while he was cooking while he was actually, someone asked him to serve the chicken in a gravy, like lemony gravy, but he was falling short of the lemon. So he came up with this gravy called as the tomato gravy, the buttery, luxurious makhani. Makhani is the luxurious gravy called as makhani in Hindi, but the gravy is now mixed with the tandoori chicken, and hence it was called as the butter chicken. I hope I'm clear.
No, you got to...
You want me to elaborate?
Yeah, elaborate again.
Okay, so what happened, there was a chef actually, he had fallen short of some lemon at the restaurant. So he came up with a quick idea. What do? I don't have lemon in my pantry leftover. Instead, I would actually quickly cook the gravy and mix the chicken in it and serve it to the customers. And that's how butter chicken originated. And it had originated actually in Delhi, the capital of India, by one of the chefs, Punjabi chefs. And the restaurant was called as Moti Mahal.
Moti Mahal.
Yeah, and
Okay,
it was
Moti
back
means
in time
pearl.
about 40-50 years ago. It is not a British dish. It is an Indian dish.
Okay. Okay, lovely. So we got this done. Now what next? Is there more
This
to
is
be done?
done. So what you need to do is, in the end,
Okay.
mix it, mix well.
Okay.
And what I would do is, don't keep it in the pot or any pan. Just, I would store it in a Ziploc bag.
Oh. Why? Is there a reason or just for no reason?
It's just that it gets mixed very well.
Okay.
And it's easiest to store. It doesn't take space in your fridge.
Oh, just for
right?
storage space.
Whereas if you,
Okay,
not
okay.
storage, but if you get mix very well. So can you hold the bag for me, please? I can put in the chicken.
Is my hand going to get dirty?
Even if it does,
Okay.
you have to bear with it.
Oh no. Oh, not on my dress. It's gonna splash. It's splashing. Guys. So what? All the remnants as well? I mean, what are you
Yeah,
planning?
everything. So
Okay.
it gets mixed.
So not just the chicken pieces, guys, including whatever is the gravy or whatever.
The marination.
The marination.
The yogurt mix.
Everything needs to go in there. And what do you do after that? So let's see you do that. The camera's there. You can move it closer to the camera if you want to.
That's it. We're done.
That's it.
Yeah.
And we're done.
We are done.
Now.
Wipe it off.
Oh, on my hands
And
also.
then-
I'm gonna wash my hands, guys, and be back in a jiffy.
You can ziplock it.
The camera is there. You can point it at the camera or take it closer to the camera.
Just ziplock. See, it gets mixed well. It's easier to mix with your hands,
Here.
right? And you can store it at least, if you want, you may want to store it even for a week. It won't get bad. And cook it in batches.
You mean store it in this
Even-
or in
yeah.
the fridge?
Store it in a Ziploc bag.
In the fridge.
If you want to cook like in a day or two, you can put it in the fridge. But if you want to make it like from a week's time from now, you can store it in the freezer as well. And you can take smaller bags, make smaller batches, and ready to go. So this is my chicken, tandoori chicken, marinated for tomorrow's.
Do you need
butter
to get
chicken.
out the air? Arthur's asking, do you need to get out the air or it's okay?
Yes,
to
I did. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. Thank you.
Okay.
So we are done. Our marination is ready. The chicken marinated is ready
Okay.
for tomorrow's
lovely.
cooking.
So guys, today this was just all about marination only, right? Getting it ready for the real cooking tomorrow. And I mentioned earlier, Indian cooking is the toughest job in the kitchen. Unlike other cooking methods, Indian cooking requires a lot of spices, a lot of preparation, a lot of mixing things together or getting them ready for the real cooking. And that's why it is the toughest, I would say it is one of the toughest cooking culinary dishes to cook is anything Indian. But there are definitely some simple, easy to make Indian recipes as well. Today on demand we went for this, but I did speak to Manvi about this. I remember girls saying I want some easy recipes that I can create. I'm a streamer, I don't have time all day to sit down and cook. Can you give me some tips on, I'm looking for recipes where I can actually do something very basic but it's still tasty and very nice. And Manvi, maybe in our next stream, whenever that is, we can do something like this, like a couple of items, or can we do something for tomorrow? I don't know. But streamers don't have time other than to play, right? So if we can come up with anything, even tomorrow, like a quick one, here, 1, 2, 3, you're done. This is your breakfast or this is your snack ready to go. And
I think based on the feedback, we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
So let me know if any one of you would like to know how
Simple.
if you would like to know a different dish to be cooked on live stream, I can do that for you guys. Not a problem.
I think the ask is for very basic stuff like which is nutritional, filling, but doesn't take too much time. So think about those kind of things.
Sure, not a problem.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Arthur, I saw your question earlier about is this the new gimbal? Yes, it is. I'm holding that in my hand. So when do we fly out so we can eat? Tomorrow. Tomorrow this is going to be cooked, right?
Yeah.
11 a.m. EST, right?
Yeah.
Are we still sticking to that time, right?
Yeah,
It's been
I'm
tweeted?
fine with 11 a.m.
Okay, lovely. So let's do 11 a.m. EST cooking. Tomorrow, for people who couldn't join us, I requested Manvi to do another couple of pieces for tomorrow for the people who couldn't join us today. So we'll start again tomorrow's stream. It'll be a faster pace, and we will just do it a repeat of a couple of pieces of chicken for tomorrow and just show them. But this is what we will be using for the cooking tomorrow. Am I right?
Yeah, so this is your doggy bag.
This is our doggy bag for tomorrow,
For
guys.
tomorrow, yeah.
Any questions from anyone, guys? Any other questions?
I hope I was clear.
Oh my God, his and hers mom. Hi there. That's Andrew and Juka's mom over there. This one.
Where?
There. She just followed
Oh,
us.
I see. Okay.
And V-Dog, thank you very much for the follows. Much, much appreciated, guys. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Any questions from anyone, guys? Anything else? Any requests for tomorrow? Do you want us to recap any segment that you want clarification on? I've switched the camera there now, Manvi.
Yeah.
So
Don't forget to, this is the most important garnishing thing
Here.
for the butter chicken. It's called as the dry fenugreek leaves.
And we missed the coriander powder.
And the coriander leaves, the fresh coriander leaves, which is for tomorrow again. That will work as a garnishing for us.
Okay, got it. Any questions from anyone, guys? I think we're done for today.
So, question: what do you usually eat with the butter chicken?
Ah.
So usually it has had to be had with naan, butter naan, or even garlic naan, or onion naan. Naan is the type of a bread in India.
Arthur knows what is naan.
It's made of flour.
Yeah.
Right? That's usually which goes with the butter chicken. But we have some basmati rice as well. So if you want, I can cook some jeera basmati rice tomorrow to go along with it. Alright?
So, are we making rice tomorrow?
Yeah, we can make jeera rice along with it.
Wow.
And maybe some salad to go with it.
Salad?
Yeah, of course.
Give me all the chicken. Who wants salad when there is chicken to eat, right, guys?
No, it's a full meal, right? I mean, you need to have a proportionate and balanced meal.
Okay. So, anything else you want to tell people to prepare for tomorrow?
Come prepared with the marinated chicken and lots of tomatoes we need. And like I said, ginger garlic we are going to be using. So come prepared with the peeled green ginger garlic. You can mash it while we are talking to you guys. And be ready for the excitement. That's all I can say.
For the flavors, okay. Hey SD, I see you. Okay, no worries. Dash out. Do what you need to do. Pleasure having you here, SD.
So someone is saying, where did you repost the recipe? You mentioned the original post is missing ingredients.
Oh, okay.
So the only two ingredients
we
are
can post it again, right?
We can post it again. I can actually list out the complete list of ingredients for the marination separately and repost it tonight.
Okay, I'll post it again. I'll update and post it. It's a simple PowerPoint slide deck that I need to update and just send it again, guys. So that's okay. Spell Gida rice for me. Grab Gida rice. What is Gida? I thought you said basmati.
Basmati rice.
It's basmati rice. Oh, what brand do you use?
Oh, Gouda rice. Yeah,
Gouda.
Gouda rice is also fine. That's fine.
Okay, Gouda rice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basmati. BASMATI.
I'm going to type it for chat here. So the one that we are going to cook tomorrow is
Basmati rice is the authentic rice used to cook in biryanis.
So basmati rice, the word basmati is
It's a type of a rice.
It's a type of rice, but what it means is the rice is going to be longer. So the rice grain is going to be longer than a normal regular rice. We don't use the Chinese version of the rice because they are shorter rice.
Shorter and they tend to stick to each other. Whereas basmati rice doesn't stick to each other.
Easily.
They are quite, they are fluffy and when you try to cook, they look like separated.
Yeah.
So
So each grain of rice is separated from each other. Naturally, it doesn't stick to each other. But I mean, how much you cook the rice is also important. So if you cook the rice too much, it's anyway going to stick to each other sooner or later, right? Because it's overboiled or something like that. So over steamed or something like that. So, but that's I think for today we are done.
we're done, and I would say lastly, last but not the least, it was quite an encouraging stream. Thank you very much, guys, for coming and viewing us.
Yeah.
And viewing me for the first time. Sorry. I'm always looking at the monitor. Sorry.
So I have to keep repeating to her, look here, that's where the camera is. It's not there on your monitor. Although you're looking at people posting messages there, but we need to turn and talk here because that's where you guys are, right? But thanks, guys. It's been a great experience. I did not expect so many people to turn up, but thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, get a glass of drink for yourself. Cook butter chicken along with me and some rice along with me, and we can have a meal like a full-fledged lunch together. Thank you very much, guys.
Okay, guys, thanks everyone. That's going to be the end of our stream for tonight, and I'll see you outside of the stream, maybe some of you when I go back to play Apex, but after I've helped her a little bit in the kitchen.
No, you got to do my dishes now. I'm not letting you play.
Okay, I got to do the dishes, you heard the lady, and then I can get on. Okay, guys? Okay.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.